Recording live from the Northeast Georgia Business RadioX studio. This is Northeast Georgia Business Radio presented by Regions Bank. Embrace the FN life. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Northeast Georgia Business Radio. I'm your host, Tom Sheldon, and coming to you live from the beautiful Empower College and Career Center of Jackson County. Well, I just got back from vacation, folks. I'm rusty. I got to put it out there right away. But I have with me today a guy I've gotten known over the last year or so from Goosehead Insurance Agency, Mr. Frank Warren. Frank, welcome to the Northeast studio.
Tom, thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here, and I got to tell you some good news.
Good news.
This is my radio debut.
Congratulations.
Glad to be here doing it with you.
Wow. And we have a producer who is on his game.
All right, pause for applause. There we go.
Producer didn't take a vacation, so that's a good thing.
You do have a nice tan, though, I got to say.
It was windy down there, man. We were for those scoring at home, we were in Cancun. We were in Mexico for a few days. It was windy. You know, it's bad enough they made me lay in a cabana for a few days and bringing me frozen drinks.
Tough.
But then it was windy. I'm like, really? Really?
Tough life. Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
It was horrible.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to reality, Tom.
Yeah, I'm
There's
back.
not as much wind here, more work.
You're not as cute as the little girl bringing me drinks.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, well, you know.
I get that a lot.
That could be a compliment. Let's talk insurance. You own your agency. It's Goosehead, but it's the Frank Warren Agency, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's right. So we are a franchisee with Goosehead Insurance. I've been in business for going on 5 years now. What we are, if you don't mind, I'll tell you.
Please. No, I'm going to ask either way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man.
I'll preempt you by saying we are an insurance brokerage. We specialize in home insurance, auto insurance, and basically everything that goes along with that. We try to help our clients to shop the insurance market, to help them find the right insurance policy for them, be it the right coverage or the right price, or ideally a combination of both. But that is what we do.
You have a lot of baskets to choose from, to pull from or something. I'm supposed to say something witty after that amazing introduction.
Yeah.
It wasn't that witty, but I got it in there.
Well, yeah, baskets. We'll call them baskets.
Baskets,
and yes,
yeah.
We pull from the basket of insurance, and you know, our technology is kind of what makes it so cool. We imagine for a second that you're listening in to one of our phone calls, right? So a client calls in, and we want to shop the market with them. How does it work? We use our technology to input all your data, and then our system will go out and shop with all those insurance companies at one time, so you can quickly and efficiently find out if there's better rates available. Tom, this is the kind of thing that would take you a half a day to do on your own.
You know, I was doing math in my head, which is always scary, and I'm thinking all that stuff you just talked about probably takes seconds. Not
if not
half a day,
milliseconds.
if not hours, if not even days.
Well,
I mean, getting the results, that's AI? The results of AI?
We use AI, try to just tailor the policy to the individual, because there's let's face it, there's a lot to it. You know, sometimes you got to
Oh gosh, is there ever?
make sure that the client understands how their home is covered. And I don't know when's the last time you looked at your home insurance policy, Tom, but there's
Never.
a lot to it.
Oh, there is.
Right. And most people just don't have a good understanding of what they're covered for. And so that's kind of where we come in. We try to help them understand what they're getting, because, you know, insurance is something you have to pay for, right?
Yep,
And it helps you to pay for it if you understand where the value is and understand what exactly it is that you're paying for.
I was told today that there's 4 guarantees in life. I'm going to steal this from the guy that said it. He'll probably hear this. There's childbirth, there's death, there's taxes, and there's insurance.
Well said.
Yeah, those 4 things you can't get away from.
I'm trying to think of a fifth, and I can't seem to. I think you've got them all there.
I'll wait for someone else to say it. I'll steal it from them too.
There you go.
So insurance, how did you fall into the insurance world? Was a young Frank Warren up watching Saturday morning cartoons? You're probably too young to ever watch Saturday morning cartoons. They were great back in the day. And he said, I want to be an insurance agent.
Well, first off, I'll tell you, I did see my share of Saturday morning cartoons.
Did you? Okay, he's aging himself. Folks.
But I did not have dreams of being an insurance agent back then, I can tell you. I followed a baseball career up through college, played some college ball at Augusta University.
Nice.
I got my degree in business some years ago now. Got into construction a little bit, continued chasing that baseball career, but I knew that wasn't really my long-term plan. You see, I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to have my own business, but I was hoping for some kind of a stable industry. And you know, let's face it, if you live somewhere or drive something, You must buy insurance.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's a natural market, and with autonomous driving cars, I guess that might change in the future, but it seems like we've got at least some time. So I found that there was an opportunity to position myself as a consultant to help people understand what they're getting when they buy insurance, and then help them find the right platform to do it efficiently. And here we are.
Okay, I got to go down the rabbit hole because you brought it up. Autonomous cars. Is that going to change what you do? And I know that's a really vague, open-ended question, but are you insuring the person who owns the car, or are you insuring the person sitting in the seat? Are you insuring the car itself, the technology in the car? Do you see where I'm saying? Because it'd be real easy to say, well, I didn't cause the accident. My Tesla did, or not to pick on anyone specific.
Yeah, we won't pick on Tesla.
No. But for everyone first of mind, an electric car, boom, Tesla. It's like drinking a Coke.
Exactly.
Tesla.
Exactly. Yeah, that's an interesting notion. I'm not sure exactly how to comment. It seems like
it's going to hit you one day. It will.
That question is coming closer and closer every day, I imagine.
I can see someone standing on the side of the road saying, but officer, I wasn't driving.
I've always thought maybe that was a good way to get out of a texting and driving ticket, but it probably wouldn't work in my Chevy Silverado.
Probably not.
It doesn't have that feature.
Yeah, autonomous driving is my knees because my hands are full. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't say it to an insurance person.
There you go. Yeah, please. I think this is recorded, Tom.
Is it?
Just a heads up.
Well, I've been out of commission for a little while. So you don't think autonomous driving is going to change it too badly?
Well, there's other markets. I think we sort of position ourselves as home insurance experts too.
True,
so maybe we've still got a natural need in that particular market. But
of course,
but time will tell.
Now you're relatively new to Jackson County, are you not?
First off, let me say I love it here.
Good. That's really good to hit the folks with right up front.
We are very happy to be new residents of Jackson County. My wife and I bought our first home in Maysville, and we are on the south side of the train tracks. Yes, this is Jackson County.
Okay.
This was at the end of 2022.
Oh, wow. You are recent.
Yeah, pretty recent. And you and I met sometime within the past year at the Jackson County Chamber. And once again, let me say that the people of the Chamber have been very, very welcoming. And again, just making the move make that much more sense for us.
All my friends are
shameless
Jackson
plug.
County. Absolutely. Hey, where'd y'all move in from? Where are you from, brother? You went to school, down south?
Went to school in Augusta, yep. I grew up fairly local, just down the road in Gwinnett County. I grew up in Grayson, Georgia. Gwinnett's best kept secret, as they say.
Is that Gwinnett's best kept secret?
Used to be.
Used to be?
Used to be.
Not anymore?
Maybe not.
I remember when there were 8 people in Grayson and maybe a couple stop signs.
Right.
Anyway.
No traffic lights.
No major highway running through it.
That's right. So Grayson, Georgia is where I grew up. I went to high school in Gwinnett County and came back after college, and my wife and I got married. Actually, this Saturday is our 5th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What do you, if I may ask, what are y'all doing?
Oh, yeah, we've got to
help out all the other guys who are about to have a big anniversary.
Right.
We all need help.
Here's some advice.
Okay.
Get your advice from someone else.
I am writing this down and recording it. That's how important it is.
There we go. I just hope it goes well. I hope she likes me enough, but we're going to end up going to a nice dinner right around here. We've got reservations already, and we should have a good time.
Nice.
We like to just get together and talk about the future.
I hear you. Very good. That gives us, talk about the future, that gives us a great chance to take a quick break, and we're going to get a community partner spot in just in a minute. The Barrow County Chamber of Commerce, hey, it's the perfect place for business. 75 years of working with businesses, educational associates, municipal and county leaders has made the Barrow Chamber the go-to place. Through its Workforce Development Committee, the Barrow Chamber partners with education to deliver a work-ready employee. Barrow Chamber also connects businesswomen for meaningful dialogue, learning opportunities, and support with its Women in Business Committee. Whether you want to find a business, grow a business, or lead a business, the Barrow Chamber is ground zero for the place to start. They also have some monthly functions, business, government, education, bringing it all together at one time. So hey, visit barrowchamber.com today. And also, don't forget to check out our website, negabrx.com, for all our great community partners. Frank, you still there?
I'm here.
Didn't run off on me. So you're a big-time ball guy. You play some ball in your life.
Played a little baseball. That was most of my life until I was about 22 years old.
And what'd you do? Let me guess. You're a tall guy. You're a tall stature. You were on the mound, weren't you?
I'm tall, and I'm left-handed.
And you're left-handed.
Yes.
Or you could have been a first baseman.
Could have been.
Don't they love left-handed first basemen?
Yes, lefties usually have a home at first base, except you'd also have to be able to hit, and that was typically my weak point. So
I got you.
if they just put me on the mound, they could always pinch hit or DH.
DH you.
Yep. Pitching is what I did.
Did you start? Did you relieve? All the above?
A little bit of everything, actually.
Where the coach put you at the time?
Exactly.
I hear you, man. Did you ever make it to the minors or anything?
I tried, and that was kind of, when I got out of college, I wanted to pursue that dream a little further. I didn't really have many opportunities, but I went to all the tryouts, anywhere they let me sign my name on the tryout sheet and go throw a ball for somebody. I did.
Yeah.
That lasted a year or two, and then I decided that was about the time I got into the insurance career.
And there, off you go.
Off we go.
Off you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I guess we have to talk about Goosehead more and more since we're like in here for Goosehead.
Might as well.
Now, have you always been with Goosehead, or have you worked for Company XYZ?
I actually started my career with Company XYZ.
Okay.
Did that for about a year and a half. I can't say anything but good things about that company.
Of course.
But the thing about it to me was that company is what we call a captive agency, which means that if you call XYZ company for an insurance quote, you're going to get one insurance quote.
Not many baskets.
Only one basket.
Only one basket.
As a matter of fact.
Okay.
Right. The decision we made was to join a brokerage because in the same amount of time, like we've said, you end up getting multiple insurance quotes, handfuls even. I mean, at last count, I think I've got somewhere around 83 insurance carriers I've got logins with. Yeah.
Info overload.
Overload. Right. Yeah. Navigating the insurance market can be tricky, especially these days.
So you just got tired of only one basket and said, I need more baskets.
That's it.
A year and a half isn't that long, though. You knew right away.
Yeah, well, I knew insurance was a good business to be in.
Oh, absolutely it is.
So.
Yeah.
But yes, I think it just was a matter of finding the right opportunity, something we could do for a long term.
Very good, very good. I think we've really touched on this, but helping your clients multiple baskets.
That's it.
I mean, that's the whole thing.
And it's cool now because like I said, I've been in business for going on 5 years. It'll be 5 years in August. So if you're doing the math and if you're checking the calendar, I got married May 25th, 2019. Mm-hmm. Started my business August 1st, 2019.
19 was a big year for you.
Big year. That's right.
And then 6 months, 8 months after you started your business, there was a pandemic.
No, I guess I kind of blocked that out of my head, but you're
I
right.
don't blame you. I would have too. A lot of people have.
Wow.
Did that hurt you? Did it help you?
The pandemic was good for the housing market.
It was.
And that's where a lot of our business comes from.
Right.
The pandemic actually was, I think, a good thing for our business.
How about that?
Yeah.
I know some businesses that truly flourished because of the pandemic.
Absolutely.
And you were one of them.
Yeah. And on a micro scale, I do think that we definitely saw some benefit from the pandemic.
How about that? Pandemic was over 4 years ago now, or I guess 4 years ago, whatever. What's the market like now? What's the insurance market like now?
It's amazing, the impact.
I've never heard anyone talk about the insurance market as amazing. That's cool. That is a first, Frank.
You heard it here first.
It's amazing. Okay, what makes it amazing?
After COVID, you might remember the cost of living sort of tended to gradually increase. Even you might say skyrocket.
Would you say inflation?
Inflation had a large impact on our industry. And I'll try to keep it really brief, but what happened?
No, don't be brief. No.
Be careful what you say.
Let it fly.
So what happened was cost of living increased, and the insurance companies, as I say, they kind of got hit over the side of the head with it. It caught them all off guard, and as a result, they're all trying to find ways to remain profitable and having to raise rates.
Well, now, how did it catch them off guard? What did the pandemic, other than medical, I guess, what did the pandemic do?
Well, the car market, used cars really took off in cost.
That's true. They were insane numbers.
Right. Not to mention building materials. I think that probably was the biggest
impact.
Up too. I mean, I think in some cases more than double, and that might even be understating it. But,
yeah.
All these increased costs just made these insurance companies have trouble covering their losses.
I guess the cost to replace something.
Exactly.
Was much more than expected originally. Am I reading that right?
You are.
See, I've never thought of that. I don't think anyone has.
Right.
Or not many people have.
And this is a conversation that we've kind of started to field daily is, hey, why are my rates going up? And people typically appreciate a little bit of understanding around that. But
sure,
the fact is the cost of living is not a conversation anybody wants to have. But
inflation will cause insurance to go up.
Well, imagine yourself as the insurance company for a second, and you're charging X amount in what we call premium, which is what you pay for your insurance policy, right?
Right.
And suddenly, overnight, you're still charging the same amount of premium, but now you've got a much higher risk.
Right.
So that poses an issue for you as the insurer. So,
well, just like a used car that was worth $15,000 overnight, it was worth $25,000.
Exactly.
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still, it was that dramatic of an increase.
Exactly. Right. And so this is the impact that we've seen, and the way that these insurance carriers are responding to this market is interesting. I got to say, I've learned a lot about the way that the insurance market works as a result of having to navigate this, what we call a hard market.
Okay. We are in a hard market right now.
We are. And I think we're on our way out of it.
Yeah, good.
I think we're on our way out of it,
Good.
which is good for people in the insurance business. I'd say it's also good for policyholders, because I think as a result,
absolutely.
it'll be a little bit more competitive market. So when you shop, you might have better chances to find better deals on your insurance. Mm-hmm. We've been in this market for about 2 years, and it's sort of gradually gotten a little bit worse over time. I think we're kind of at the point where it's gradually starting to improve.
Thank goodness.
I am happy to report.
You heard it from Frank first, folks.
Mark this day on your calendar.
Now, in theory, falling inflation should not make insurance rates worse.
Yes. And
There's more positive than the negative on a falling inflation rate.
Right. And I think to keep it simple, what you might say is it's more conducive of an environment for insurance companies to grow.
Aha.
And so with their growth, they might find more competitive rates or more friendly guidelines, and things like that.
Because they're not really growing right now. They're recouping. They're circling wagons.
That's it.
That makes sense.
Right.
I got you. See, we're helping the masses, Frank.
This is good info.
This is great info. Next time, don't be so mean to your insurance agent.
That's right.
This is like world economy affecting Jefferson, Georgia.
That's right.
All right, man. What else do we need to hit on before we get out of here?
I gotta give a shout out to my family at home.
Yeah,
my wife Ashley, she's wonderful. I've also got 3 dogs. They're all rescues and they're wonderful. Between those 3 dogs, they have 11 legs. Yes, we do have a tripod.
You must.
Shout out to Lefty. He's my best buddy. Check my Facebook. You can find some pictures of him.
You're on all the social media?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
That's about the only one that I've
No
followed.
LinkedIn yet?
I'm on LinkedIn too.
I got to get you on LinkedIn, man. We got to do a thing on LinkedIn.
Let's do it.
Website. You got to have a website.
myagentfrank.com.
myagentfrank.com. I bet you're Frank.
That's it. That's me.
I hear you,
Yeah,
man.
go read our reviews, see some of the carriers we do business with, and you'll find my contact information there too.
They can track you down.
That's right. We also have a new office right on the square in downtown Jefferson.
Do you really?
Yes, we do.
Okay, but now we can't get out of here. We got to hear about this new office. Where is it? I didn't know this. These are the things we have to know. Where is it? On the square.
Signage is pending. So if you go looking, it'd be hard for you to find at the moment, but we are in the same building with the Revival Hall tap room.
In the middle?
On the end, on the exact other side.
The other end.
Yep.
Down by the subway.
Right there by the subway. That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
I did not know these things.
We're brand new. Just moved in December.
Congratulations. And the sign's coming.
Thank you. Sign is coming.
Well, Frank, that's awesome. That's good news. I had no idea. Very, very cool. Well, man, if we got it all in, they're going to play my music and we got to leave. Oh,
it's been great,
That
Tom.
was quick. Frank, thank you. Thank you so much for being. Hey, folks, Frank Warren, myagentfrank.com, Goosehead Insurance Agency. Right there in the square in Jefferson. I'm Tom Sheldon. We'll talk to you soon.
Savings goals keeping you up at night? Let a Regions banker help you build a Regions Greenprint plan, a free financial roadmap personalized for what matters to you. Start building your financial confidence. Visit Regions.com to find a branch near you. Regions Bank, member FDIC.